I'm going to share with you a few tips on bow tying for card making and paper crafts. Here I have a piece of wide ribbon that I would like to tie around a card front, and I'm going to begin by looping the longer end underneath the other. As I bring this tight, I'm going to give it a little bit of a twist so that it will lay flat against the card front. One of the tricks to bow tying in card making is to always keep a finger on this knot. If you keep your finger, one hand or the other, on this knot, you can prevent the ribbon from loosening as you tie your bow, and then when you're finished it will sit flat against your card front. So here I've twisted the ribbon and laid the bow flat against the card front, and now I'm going to make my first loop. Then I begin by bringing the longer piece around the front of the other loop. But for this particular ribbon, because it's so wide, I'm going to fold it in thirds because I like for my knot in the middle to be nice and small and tight. This can be a little tricky, but if you're careful and hold everything in place as you bring the loop around, you'll do just fine. Now you can see that there's an opening right there. So I'm going to fold this piece of ribbon and push it through that opening. And as I bring it through, I'm going to pull on the back loop to tighten that space. Now I can put my fingers through the loops on the other side. Sometimes this takes a little bit of maneuvering, but I'm going to work this piece of ribbon, and you can see I'm going to flip the ends and just continue to manipulate it and squish and squeeze and tweak. You can see how as I work the knot gets tighter and it makes a nice fluffy little bow. Then you can maneuver that to be where you want it on your card front. I like to fold my ribbon ends in half and give them a snip on a diagonal so that the ends have that V shape. So there you can see a pretty fluffy bow with a nice tight center.